When we last left off, our intrepid heroes went and fought a wyvern like 3 times. It was great. Beat the shit out of a giant snack. And it didn't kill anybody in either case, but I'm pretty sure I liked how the first fight went a lot better. So we're going to go with those mechanics from now on. And that was pretty much the whole session. You also got a Residium engraved wyvern egg and brought it back to Annika for incubation. And I believe Polly was going to try and imprint herself on the little hatchling when it came out.
Imprint.
And in addition to that, of course,
Sounds right.
you made a poison for Rose to drink, but it was full of undead gunk so that she would regenerate herself while it was killing her from the inside. And out came a horrible tentacle abomination that she had an epic battle with in the toilet. And now she is free of the wiggles. Alas. No longer a deep one warlock.
So more wiggly?
She's no longer wiggly.
No more wiggly? No.
That poor bathroom.
It will never recover. However, she has gotten a different power set, because I thought Pets wasn't going to be here on the sessions that she was here for. So now she's a defender.
2 defenders never hurt.
It's true.
It's true. And we get to see, is it just the standard Spellblade?
Yep. She is going to become a sword mage, basically.
It's true. It's the Kreshia special.
And she has a pretty cool at-will power.
Used to do.
It does this. Yeah.
Yay!
I thought that was 26 damage.
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking good at-will power.
Damn.
Fuck it, the rest of us retire.
That's an at-will.
Yeah.
Wait, can she mark at a distance like the 4E
Yep,
sword?
she has her arcane lance at-will power gives range 5 versus reflex, and it marks the target until the end of her next turn. So, she makes a fantastic off-tank.
That is wonderful.
Pick one enemy off of Joe.
Like, ranged marking in and of itself is a fantastic mechanism for just making someone's range shots on your friends harder. Even if you don't move up to hit them back and punish them, putting -2 on fucking anyone against your squishy people is great.
But she doesn't necessarily have to move and bonk because she has the rebuke power. He just teleports up.
Yeah.
So yeah, but she'll be coming into those powers in a couple of days. In the meantime, though, she is recovering in town, as are the rest of you after your life and death fight with the giant wyvern. Do any of you have anything you'd like to do over the next 2 days while you are recovering?
Shoot, I thought of a mundane item that I wanted to buy, but I don't remember what it was now.
I would like to get coffee and cocaine for the wizards back at Briartown.
That's already the only reason they're alive still.
It's true. They must be running out of cocaine by now.
All right, we're playing Prank 3 Wizard Edition. Yes, you can.
Yeah. I'm also going to pick up a really nice little foot bath for Pregoman.
Aww. Yeah, you can grab that stuff, no problem.
Yeah.
And speaking of acquisitions, Annika is spending these couple of days locked away in the upper rooms of the tower with a bunch of wyvern bits and pieces that you guys brought back, saying that she's working on something spectacular for Joe.
For Joe?
For Joe! Annika's making you a big old present. And at the end of these couple days, she's going to summon you up to her workshop on the top floor of the tower, Joe, where you see that there is an armor stand on which sits a beautiful suit of scale mail, made predominantly of wyvern scale, but she's reinforced it in bits and places with steel bands that are beautifully engraved and etched with runes of protection. This is a little bit of work I've put in, but, well, you all did most of the work killing the wyvern. Its scales still had some of its enchantment, the remnant wild magic. And as the only heavy armor
Makes sense.
in your party, I thought you might be able to use this.
I sure can. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Here,
So how's
let's
it
get
work?
this on you.
Yeah. Ah, okay, cool.
So, you will notice that the Wyvern Scale Armor does not give you a +2 armor class, but it gives you resist 2 to all damage.
Oh, gee.
Ooh.
Or, of course, resist 5 poison, because it's Wyvern Scale.
So would that be resist 7 poison or
Resist
still just
5.
5? Okay.
Ooh. So I see that you have a little improvement thing
Mhm.
there. You making it so that magic items we get early on can just be upgraded later
Correct.
on.
You have the
And
Residium.
like 4E does that
Cool.
already, but
Correct.
Neat.
it's like
I
it's a
like
really
it.
nice part about 4E that it just has scaling items like that.
Well, no, 4E has items that you get at the levels, but there's not just like an immediate
Oh, there
way to
is.
just if I pump.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
There
And
is, yeah.
If you take
Oh,
an
okay, that's
item
good.
and it has a higher level equivalent, you can just use the craft magic item ritual to put in the difference in GP.
All right, cool.
Is the second part of that effect necessary? Text-wise?
Yes.
I mean, you make a saving throw. What else would it do on a success? That's what saving throws do.
I mean, not necessarily, especially since this is something that doesn't necessarily require it to be an effect a saving throw can end. So, if you're stunned until the end of your
Oh,
next turn, you can trigger this
that's
and
fair.
make a save.
That's fair.
That makes sense.
And
Now we need to find a monster who drops fancy parts for a chainmail shirt for Kreshia.
yeah, you just need to find the chain golem.
That'd be an awesome boss.
I definitely am not riding a chain golem in COC2 this afternoon. No, definitely not. Shush.
Awesome.
Whereas I spent my day writing about giving a giant shark girl a blowjob.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
spent my
Awesome.
day chopping wood.
Well,
Woo.
Truly, best
Lord.
use of time.
I went to work and I didn't have
Oh.
to.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
bummer.
huge bummer.
Yeah, it is. I'm preparing for the weekend work.
Right. Speaking of Kreshia, though, over the couple days, once Rose realizes that with the absence of her tentacle, so too have her strange warlock powers disappeared, she will say, oh, Kreshia, I still want to help you and the others. Is there something you could
Okay.
teach me about magic that maybe doesn't require reading?
Actually, coincidentally, I will have to get it sent, but I have the picture book version of it because I was brought up spell sorting before I could actually read properly because elven books are really complicated.
Really?
Yeah, it won't have any complicated powers in it, but it'll have shoot, stab, and don't die in it, which is pretty much all you need.
Oh, well, that'll do, I guess, at least to start with.
Heck yeah. We'll have to get you some, lessons afterwards so that you do become literate and then, you can learn actual, reasonable amounts of magic. But yeah, I got the basics. Spell singing is easy.
And Kreshia, as you're saying this, you lean back in your chair and go to set down your cup of coffee, and you get that strange reaction when you expect like a table to be where it isn't. In this case, it's about 2 inches higher than it ought to be, and you glance over with a start, and
There.
there's a book lying on the table next to you.
Oh,
A familiar picture book.
I meant to say I had this picked up a while ago just because I was carrying it around for the fun of it. Shall grin and pluck the book up and turn it over. Oh, check the back. There are definitely doodles in the margins of her and Mary, but they are, she's definitely not an artist. That was never her speciality. It's not a good doodle. It's still in there.
Aw, adorable.
And then, yeah, she'll hand the book over. Be careful with it, and let me know if you need help with any of it. But as I say, this is admittedly for royalty and stuff, but this is a kid's book, so it should be fine.
It's for royalty? Am I allowed to have this?
I mean, it's mine, so yeah, I can loan it to you at the very least.
She looks at it, gives a big grin, and then throws her arms around your neck and gives you a big hug.
Aw, hug it back. Can you believe none of my brats turned out to be spell singers?
What did they turn out to be?
Oh, one's a great big magic cleric, and the other one is a super rogue. And there are a couple of others who went into surprisingly casual businesses. It's interesting that it went that way.
Huh. And I guess some are junior rogues. She glances over to wherever Annette's sitting.
Yeah, and now another rogue. Without the extra wizarding bit. But yeah, no, she is shockingly similar to my other daughter.
Oh, I bet they'll get to be
I
best
don't know how it
friends.
happens. Oh, heck yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get to looking at pictures. Thanks again.
Sure thing. Yeah, let me know if you need to read any subtitles for you. But they've got pictures, so you'll probably be able to figure it out anyway.
She nods, clutches the book to her chest, and trots off, picking up her blade staff as she goes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, gotta make sure that when you turn up eventually to school as well, like the fancy school, it's like, there's the one who's such and such's kid. They say they've been learning how to do it since they were a kid. And I'm like, how did they ever do that then? Because that means they had to learn while they were fucking illiterate. I was like, oh yeah, the picture book. Surely that there's a whole bunch of articles that sort of look like those classic art pieces for End Them Rightly.
yeah, I suppose that is true.
Just got a book of Wizard End Them Rightly. It's great.
So on the opposite end from ending somebody's coming into this world about now, and Polly, you get to be there for it. Sitting in Annika's cauldron is this beautiful bluish egg. And all of a sudden, on the morning you're about to go head back to the votes, it starts shaking and cracking on the top. Polly also begins shaking. Then, Tissa, patient. Annika will scoot everyone else out of the room to make sure that the Wyverling and Polly are alone. There is no flubbing it up. And she will hand to Polly a big rasher of bacon, because what else would you feed a little Wyverling? They are voracious meat eaters, after all. And so the egg trembles and begins to crack, and finally, after several minutes, a tiny little horned, fanged snoot appears at the top of the egg. Chomp, 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 peck, peck, peck. Cracks its way out the top. And it is a beautiful creature indeed. It is frilled and bewinged with thin, transparent leather, and it has beautiful blue scales with gold trim. Looks surprisingly unlike its parents. Indeed, it looks like Residium itself. It looks like this little guy. Little bits of acrid smoke puff out of its snoot as it cranes its head around, blinking its gold eyes for the first time, and it lays them upon you, Polly, looking down on it, and it gives a eager little flaps its little wingies.
Yes.
I've neither seen what this thing looks like or
Yeah.
heard what its
Did you
eager little something was.
post it somewhere?
If you left it in the GM layer.
No, that's right. Oh, you guys aren't on the fucking campus map. Hold on. Oops. Here you go.
Ooh.
Tiny precious.
Birdie. I will shuffle on over and give him or her all the bacon that they can eat.
Indeed. Would you like to make a nature check to determine the gender of your wyvern?
Yeah, is there a way to tell whether it's let's see if I can.
Because it does have a cloaca, so it's not like anything's hanging out there to be obvious. Alright, given the big crests
Pretty
on
good.
this little guy and its elongated eyebrow ridges, you are pretty sure it's a male wyvern.
The boy.
You have a son.
I will try to
Congratulations.
find a spot he likes being petted while he's eating the bacon.
Seems he likes it right behind the ears, right where
Scritches.
his big old head frill ends.
Oh, scritches. Aren't you just the most precious, lot prettier than a regular wyvern?
But how much fartier is it than a regular wyvern?
Well, you'll have to find that out once it finishes eating.
Eating the bacon. I'm gonna feed you so many bad guys.
So, in addition to just having your little arm candy here, as you spend the next couple of days tending this wyvernling, Polly, you will learn how to conjure a spiritual version of him into battle.
Ooh.
You can add this to your summoning pool as a druid.
Nice.
His wild magic blood is my favorite ability. It doesn't matter if you're friend or foe. Yay!
Rendering that question useless.
Does that count for his own aura?
Hmm?
Does he also get the +1?
No, he does not make any arcane, divine, or psionic attacks. He does get the +1 to saving throws, though.
Nice.
Yay.
So, unless there's anything else you want to do in Kenrose, you can say your goodbyes to Annika, load up onto a boat, and head back towards Aran City. With all your new goodies in tow, along with a case full of cure vials, or the poor girls at Briarmount.
Yeah, sounds good. Be back for that magic dagger eventually.
I'm sure you will, sweetie. Until then, you all take care now.
I'll try to.
Yeah, you take care of yourself as well, Annika. I'll make sure it's not too long or wait until I start by again.
Good, good, good. Besides, I
Maybe
still
I'll
haven't
bring
gotten
even
to
more
see the
ducklings.
holy city ever since our first trip. I'd very much like to see your
Ah!
wife in person again. In her bigger person.
That'd be my pleasure. I believe she approves, so we'll have to make that happen.
She'll give you all big hugs and send you out the door. You can begin the trek. It will take you a good couple of days on the water, during which time Rose will insist on training, sparring more accurately, with a couple of you, especially probably Caeda and Anette, since you are the wiggliest, damagey melee ones, and she is trying to become big, strong, and tank. And she
Sounds
seems to
good.
be mastering her new arts fairly well. She might not be throwing blasts of radiant magic at long range, but she's still retaining some zappy powers. And more importantly, more stab. And it is after one of these lengthy training sessions, as the sun sets beneath the horizon, that you see Erin's city coming into view. The town seems much as it was, no great catastrophe has befallen it, though you can see the lights are dim indeed tonight. And the port, well, it is dark and largely empty as your little barge ship sails towards. It's too big to put in at night, so the captain will send you down on a rowboat to get into town early. No sense in hanging around on the deck of the ship another day. And so you can make your way up onto the wharf itself. And as you do, you dismount your boat, pulling yourselves up onto the dock, and quickly realize that it's awfully deserted. In fact, there's no harbor master, no dock workers. Even at sunset, there's usually people working at the pier, but no sign of anyone today.
Not
Hate
even
that.
like lights deeper and like people at a tavern or something like that nearby. Because I can't imagine a port doesn't have like a nearby place for them to go after the work and all that to get drunk and
None of the
everything.
buildings near here seem to have any lights in the windows.
I
I
don't
don't
like
like that.
this. Keep your guards up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stow the crate of goodies I picked up just like underneath the cart here so that it can't be absconded with.
I'm going to. I'm gonna make. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna make a little glowy boy, like 30 feet ahead of us.
Okay.
Just like keep it that far ahead of us as we go
Sure.
in whatever direction we head.
Let me grab a little air sprite here. There you go. Have a little air sprite.
I think he's on the GM layer.
So he was.
Up there he is. Nice.
All right. Spread out, but not too far. don't want it to make it appear that we've noticed anything, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna check under the dock, just in case there's some fucking under dock ninjas.
Roll perception.
Or kraken.
You don't have advantage in this, so there's no way I can just say, like,
Yeah,
I
you can
can try and
assist.
help you by doing a rolling mod check. Yeah.
Go for it.
It's been a hot minute since we've done this game.
Yeah. It's a roll to
Oh.
assist. Oh,
you know,
well,
it's
I mean, you
assist and
turned mine
assist.
into a 17.
Yeah,
I'll
split the
take it.
difference.
Let's see. All right. You can't quite tell what it is, but there's something floating in the water underneath the dock. And it looks roughly human-shaped. It's not like clinging to the pier waiting to strike. It looks like a body floating in the water.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna just... Is there like a fishing rod or something on the dock or a net I can use to pull it
Yeah.
close?
As you reach for it and start fishing around for the corpse, a door on one of the nearby buildings swings open, and a set of figures step out. One of them, a Talir with ice blue hair, seems achingly familiar to you, especially the confident strut. She swaggers towards you with a sword on her hip and a wand in her hand.
Oh, it's the fight slot.
So it is.
Haha, a cute name.
I think it's fitting.
It is fitting. A shame it probably won't spread. I've been waiting for you, you know.
You have to
Oh,
kill
I didn't
anyone that
realize
was
we
here on the
were
dock?
didn't realize we were that important to you.
Oh, yes, yes. The master wouldn't like any loose ends scurrying about. Really, we were about to set sail looking for you.
Well, here we are. Save you that
You
trouble.
have. Thank you so much. As she's speaking, a couple more figures begin to slip out from the shadows. Saved me a great deal of trouble. I have to say I've been looking forward to this ever since your last performance. I even hear you've taken down a wyvern. That must have been something.
Not in particular, really. You know how wyverns are. Catch them in a little trap. Make it a lot easier for taking them down.
Good. I wish I could hear all about it. But alas, we're on a timetable here. So,
We don't have to be.
alas, you and I don't get to set the timetable. We're just puppets on strings. Allow me
The dance
to...
for your master.
As she speaks, a shriek from deeper into the town cuts her off. Her ears twitch as she glances over her shoulder. Of course, the main actors reach the stage, and the play begins. Well, shall we then? Pulls her sword.
I don't suppose you'll be willing to tell us that the main play is about your master doing something in town, is it?
Perhaps if you win, I'll tell you all about it. But that's a big if.
Very well then, let the show begin.
Is everyone on the board? 2, 3, 4.
Looks like it.
Yep, 5 player characters. Alright. Shockingly, the goons get to go first. just as their boss reaches for her sword, her minions spring into action. 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's gonna hustle over here, and let's throw an axe at Caeda. Yeah. Limply drops it into the water. His boss looks at him and tuts her tongue. Oh, come on, really?
Is it because he's wearing robes? He does that thing where he pulls it out too quickly so it catches the underside of
Yeah,
his sleeve.
yeah.
Fucking flappy robes.
Flappy robes. Alright, this one's gonna be at Anette. Yeet.
Yeah, 21 to hit me.
That one definitely rolled their sleeves up.
Yeah, he learned his lesson.
What the first goon did.
Most definitely. He looked at his buddy. He's like, I can't have that happen to me. I can't embarrass myself like this.
Alright, this one at Polly. Yeet. For 6 damage.
I'm gonna... Wait, 20? I'm gonna Staff of Defense. Ba-bam.
Yep.
I knock it out of the air.
Alright, his friend will try the same thing.
That's not gonna... Or that's gonna go right through it.
Alright, a couple of you get winged by axes. Hurling into the water. And then,
That's just rude.
Kreshia. One of those bodies you were trying to fish out of the water. It lurches suddenly, as if hit by a bolt of electricity, and you see something move into the body from the water, like a great big eel going up the corpse's bum. And suddenly, the
Gross.
thing lurches up and grabs at you. Tentacles sprout.
Is this the one that I used a big fishing net on?
Yeah. You've pulled him right up, and he's not going anywhere, but he is right next to you.
Fair.
He is going to
Yes, he could grapple Joe or something.
He's going to swing his tentacle at you. Ha!
How dare. Yeah, that'll certainly hit me.
Alright, you're going to take 15 acid damage, and you're grabbed.
Ow.
Fucking big ow.
It is tentacle grape time.
Plus 10.
And then... Inky Veil!
Well,
Those squares are all heavily obscured.
Great.
Caeda.
Give me a second. I need to
Oh
see.
wait, hey, do you get to fucking whack him, Joe? He just attacked me and you're right there.
That is true. It should be before the Inky Veil,
Yes,
right?
technically. That sure will hit.
Sure rolled a 1.
Sure will roll a 1.
Bonk. Worth.
Darn.
Hey, I know I appreciate it.
And then, yeah, he inks himself.
Yeah.
Possible these guys regenerate, so we'll need to make sure to blast them afterwards.
Bang, let do.
Okay. Sorry, I was seeing if my Warlock things let me see through magical darkness. But not as of yet, it seems. I'm not really going to be able to get a good shot at Dickface right next to us, so I'm gonna.
Alright, hold on.
Mhm.
As you move through that space, the other body that was floating in the water lunges at you. Rawr,
Oh no.
and fails to grab at you. You are not graped.
Okay. Great. Right. I guess I'm just gonna do a hack and whack.
That's certainly a hit. Ouchies.
No, there we go. That's damage. And I keep forgetting I've got the thing set up. Dip, dip.
All right, you give him a big bonk. Up on the roofs, another figure wreathed in shadows moves up to the edge of a roof. And do you have anything that's particularly in range? Yes, you do. All right, so yeah. Hey, Joe, you're wearing heavy armor, right?
Yes.
Would you
Yeah.
like to go into the deep? That's a.
Is that guy an
I don't
aberration?
He
think I have
sure
a
is.
choice.
All right, that's 26 versus will.
Oh.
You're gonna take 17 psychic damage and get pushed 2. Boop boop. Dunk.
Uh-oh.
Wait, was that the? That was the other guy.
That is
the
It was the
this
guy
fellow
up
down
top.
Yeah,
here.
this guy
And
back
yes,
here.
he is most certainly an aberration. He is a horrible tentacle beast.
Great. Okay.
There is a check for grabbing the side, right?
Yes, you can indeed make a dexterity ability check to try and grab the side before you get dunked.
Probably a good idea to do.
Yeah.
I can't imagine swimming in heavy armor is
It's not great.
very easy.
All right, you are hanging off the edge by
Ooh.
one of your hands. You're gonna have to drop your weapon if you want to grab the edge, though, because you do have a sword and shield out.
Great. Ugh. Well, it's an axe, but yeah.
Or I guess you could drop your shield, whichever.
Don't worry, on my turn I'll pull you up, so just use your arms. But hold on.
Yeah.
If you just stay static, I'll get you with my turn. Because I don't think I'm
Cool,
landing
I've
any
got-
hits here in Ink Hell.
All right. Speaking of Ink Hell, the hybrid warrior next to Caeda actually gets his turn. Tentacle flail.
He gets 2 goes? This cheeky
Hey, he
cunt.
took a reaction when she moved out of his reach, or moved within his reach.
He had a reaction. He did his thing. You know,
Yep.
as he
Caeda,
did.
you will take
I
12
thought it was
acid
just
and be
his turn rolled
grabbed.
around and he made an attack.
This is not a good start for us, is it?
No, it's not excellent.
Kreshia.
Alright, I pull Joe out.
Okay. Yeah. Which square would you like to put
Cool.
in it?
Probably
I'm
the one I was
grabbed.
in.
Yeah, I'm grabbed, so I can't exactly move around much. So I think I can really only bung him where he was.
I mean, you could also put him like over here if you wanted, but that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I guess.
That doesn't put me next to an enemy though.
Just throw him back into the ink cloud.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine where I am.
And as a minor action, let's boost my defenses.
Makes sense. Did it take a gnarly hit to start with?
Yeah, if anyone could heal me so that I don't get immediately bloodied, that would be sweet.
Speaking of people who can't heal
But
you.
yeah, from inside this gigantic spooky cloud is just like a great big bloom illumination.
Whoosh. Looks like one of those like old war movies where you see like fire raging inside the smoke in the distance.
Yeah.
Right, Anette.
Remind me real quick. If it's past like the first number on a range, it takes a -2 for attacking, right? Okay, good. Then that -2 is negated because I'm going before Miss Adar here, so I have combat advantage for the first round. So I'm
It's
gonna
just
get my sneak.
hour, isn't it? Oh, Alpha.
What?
Alpha.
Althar.
That is
Miss
the,
Althar
that is
there.
the
Yeah.
classic. Wait, no, that's not a
Yeah.
is it?
Let's see here.
Oh yeah.
Do I want to use my daily on this? Making them blind could be a very good
So
thing.
I will warn you, this is going to be a long day potentially for you guys.
That is a fair point.
However, you do have a means of refreshing your daily powers now that you're at 5th level.
I would,
Yeah.
but I only have the one inspiration for now. I might want to save that.
I don't
having
know.
another
I
daily
think
power.
You know
I
what,
think
that's a good
nailing
point.
her with
That's
a
a-
daily is a good idea.
Yeah. Let's do a daily. So Let's see here. This is the C-axis, I think, right? Those are my throwing ones? They are. All right.
Speaking
Balls.
of inspiration,
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to commit, let's use the inspiration, try and throw this again. How about 19?
a 19 will hit her.
Okay, let me quickly change the damage here to be a 2d4 instead of a 2d6, and I will roll the for the eyes thing.
Nice.
All right.
So it is
1d4.
versus AC, the target is blinded and cannot shift until the end of my next turn. And until the end of the encounter, whenever I damage the target, it is staggered until the end of my next turn.
All right. Gnarly.
Yeah, blinding her, I think, before she gets her big opening attack while we're all trapped in this fucking dock is huge.
Quite
Yeah.
probably. I mean, it's not like she has a bunch of area effect attacks or anything, right? Right?
Do you have enough movement to, like, leap onto this
That'd be
boat?
baller.
I have 6 squares, but I'd have to do a jump to do that.
Yeah. You can use this boat as... hell, actually, wait. There you go.
I'm kind of unsure
Do
about
that fucking Assassin's Creed, like, sail walk.
I'm almost unsure about this because then that it means like who knows what
Look,
else is
this
down
being
this
on
way.
being on this dock is almost certainly going to fuck you terribly.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
And it's
All right.
either through enemies or in the water.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, is that a fine to do and not have to do like an acrobatic
Yeah,
or
I
like
mean,
that?
you're
So
just jumping a
sail walk
couple
across,
yards.
yeah?
I think that's fine. And see, have something to swing
Yeah, so
on.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get me there, I suppose.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
Right. Arthur will step forward, hissing curses into Lyran, rubbing at her eyes, and she's going to, as she walks, spin around and hurl a blast of arcane energy at Caeda. She misses.
Whew.
Samp.
Oh no, she's a spell
Yes,
mage.
she too is a sword mage. Rose gasps and suddenly knows what she must do. All right, but first, Joe.
Yeah. Well, I'm still here. He's still there.
Keep
I don't know what my minus to hit is, but I know I got a minus to
heavily
hit.
obscured, so -5.
Jeez. Yep. Okay.
Fine, he's also in a net, so his AC is garbage.
16.
That will hit. Stabbo.
For much more respectable damage.
All right. Anything else?
Not right now.
All right, Polly.
Also, he's slowed, I guess.
I'm going to look at this one that is grabbing Caeda and I will attempt to haunt him. Oh wait, that guy's in the water. I don't know if there's any special interaction, but I'm gonna try and zap him with lightning.
All right.
Wait, how connected is he to Caeda?
He has his tentacles up under her skirts and trying to do the whole, hentai grape.
Okay.
So very connected.
Don't think it
No,
matters.
his AC is bad, but not that bad.
Rip.
All right.
And I will toss a heal in Kreshia's direction so she doesn't get kicked out of her boople.
Thank you.
All right.
As soon as I find there it is. Ho ho.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
Wow.
That is what we like to see.
All right. Rose is gonna charge up, and she's gonna look towards Kreshia as she goes, and immediately try and imitate exactly what Outher did, and do the like running, leaping spin lance. Zap! Roll the exact same number.
Exact same number. She has rolled it too similarly.
No, you're mimicking her too well.
Yeah. I can't correct her. I'm in the cloud right
And
now.
unfortunately, Outher couldn't see it, so she can't say anything cool about it. Luckily, that means Rose
Yep.
could just kind of glance at her like, didn't happen, didn't count.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, Senpai didn't see anything. Boss didn't see anything. Fucking redo.
Yeah, sure, it didn't count. Whatever you say.
Alright, let's see. This goon is gonna move up and move up. And we're gonna get an axe on Rose and an axe on Caeda. Bonk bonk. That is an 18 hit Rose, it do. So she will take 6 Nagios. Ow! Alright. Guy on the bottom is gonna throw an axe at Polly. Eat.
No.
Alright, and the guy on top is gonna, I guess, throw an axe at Rose, because he can't see anyone else. Yeet. Alright, attacking across the water here just results in nothing but 9s now, I see. Alright.
This is the River 9.
Alright. The hybrid warrior grabbing Kreshia. Well, let's see.
Buddy, you gotta fuck all the way off.
It tries to squeezinate you. This is versus your reflex defense.
I'm fine.
And Joe, you can make your bonk if you want.
Yep.
That is a shame. That does bigly damage. Alright, even with your penalty, that still hits.
Yeah.
Ow! Not worth.
Was that with disadvantage?
No, that didn't count the disadvantage in, but it missed anyway.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, my reflex right now is quite high while I've got this buff.
Caeda.
Oh, it's turn ended. That means the cloud's gone,
Ah,
right?
yes. Inky Cloud is gone.
I can see. What's up? Are we winning?
Maybe. Too early to
However, as a minor
Okay.
action at the end of its turn, the warrior does Dinky Veil.
You're
Oh,
a piece
no.
of shit.
Oh, it can just keep
Yeah,
doing
it
that?
has other things it could be doing on as a minor action, but since it's in Defender Hell, it will not.
Oh my god.
It'll just continue to ink itself.
Wow.
Okay. I think go out swinging. Do my wand implement because I'm doing an encounter power. I'll do the encounter power first before the roll.
Okay.
It's open you hit. It's a nice one. It's just kind of low in
And which one
damage.
are you targeting?
Yeah.
The warrior?
It will be both.
Oh, cool.
Both my things in reach because 1 or 2 creatures.
Nice.
So, warrior and fuckface next to me. I need to re-roll it for the other one?
Nope. Oh yeah, you'll roll twice, but keep 1 damage roll.
Okay, yeah. So 2 wand implement. Oh well, I'll just do Scourge
Right.
Things. Oh,
Bye, warrior.
Most likely.
Ho ho!
Go ahead and roll, or I guess that's 29 damage.
No, it just maximizes in this, yeah.
Alright, he lived, but barely. And the other guy gets annihilated. Pop.
I can't see
Is-
again, but it sounds like we're doing okay.
Dazed.
mm-hmm.
Alright.
I love how much, like the amount of like different types of control we've got amongst this group.
Yeah.
Alright. Inkweaver. Did not like that you did that. So, let's see.
Oh yeah, there's that guy.
Time to push another person off the dock.
It could be, or instead, he could conjure a great tentacle 10 feet high covered in razor-sharp shakars and bring it down on Caeda's head.
Oh no.
That will certainly hit.
Ow.
Bonk.
Oh no.
Oof.
Oh.
Ow.
Oof.
Oh, and it recharged.
Ow.
That was a big hit. And the hybrid warrior next to you. Well, he's dazed, so he can't maintain his grapple, so he's going to let that go. But let's see if he manages to hit you and start it all over again. Ah,
What's the action for maintain?
it's a minor. But he only gets one standard action if he's dazed, so...
How's this guy hanging on to me and inking?
Is he dazed?
Oh yeah.
I mean, no, but he's using his minor.
It doesn't take an action to just, like,
Yeah.
stand there.
No, to like maintain the.
He did a fresh inky cloud. He's holding a grapple and he attacked me.
Yeah,
in the
he
tower.
converted his move down to a minor.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is still a thing you can do.
Alrighty.
Alright. 13 and... But he can't maintain it. But he will just slap Caeda. Kreshia.
Me? Alright, violence time.
Hold on, Caeda.
Gosh, really not a lot of...
Oh shit. Is it too late for me to enact my free action thing?
What reaction thing?
Let me 1 second, let me print it.
I
Oh.
would say probably you
No, it
had,
was just...
like, 2 enemies to pass.
No, it was just at the end of her turn.
No,
that
it's
would
just
have.
an effect that happens.
So yeah, you can take half damage from that hit. Those 2 hits, I guess.
Okay, that would really help.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Using your powers is important.
Yep.
Yes, quite.
Melee is really not a good place for me to be in. All my shit's ranged.
That's why I went after you.
Yeah.
You can always just attack anyway and soak an Oppie.
I could. Actually, wait, he's slowed anyway, isn't he? And what are all the effects he's
So
under?
he's slowed and he's
staggered. Okay, then yeah, I'll soak an Oppie. I don't even know if he's able to make one while he's staggered. Is he?
He is, but also he probably won't do it because he'll just get annihilated by Joe. TBQH.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Oh, I've got choices and I don't know what to do.
The 4E experience.
Maybe I'm gonna use the AoE of fun and just make this the Hell Zone again. The Close Blast 5 cover everyone in the invocation of ice and fire.
No.
You could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The icy hot.
Yeah. Right, since it's a close blast, I don't have to worry about his Oppie.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, so from left to right.
And what defense does that target?
It targets
Reflex. Okay. That's a daily power. Alright, so that will miss Althor. It will, let's see, miss the goon, and it will definitely hit the warrior. So he will take 10 fire and frost damage. Ow. Ow.
And is that seriously? I mean, he'll die when the turn rolls around. Yeah, I'll sustain minor,
Okay.
and that means that thing is basically dead.
Most likely. All right. Annette.
Okay. So minor
Mhm.
question, Savin. If I use Fleeting Ghost and get to like here, is there any place to hide over here, or does it not really matter?
Yeah, there's a guy staring right down at you there.
Okay. That is fine. I was hoping the dock might provide a little bit of cover I could go in the shadows with there, but that is fine. Doesn't matter too much.
Alas, dark vision.
Yes. Well, it works both ways for us. Do I want to take out a minion? Or do I want to try and get him a little bit? Minion's one less attack. We'll just try and get rid of a minion.
Makes sense.
So up there, no penalty to attacking. 19.
That is a solid hit. He drops.
Perfect.
Nice.
Let's see here. Anything I can do for minor? Not right now. All right, that's it for me. Go on to Altha.
All right.
The poor Sith bunny. We need to redeem her. No, we won't.
I think you could.
This is definitely some runs in the family shit.
Move this guy's body out of the way because out there is coming through. 3, 4. All right, let's try and finish you off. Oh, what are you, sweet thing? She will turn her
Did she
sword
take her
towards
5?
Rose, who has a defender aura up now. Oh yeah, takes her 5.
Aha.
Ouch. All right, and rather than going after Caeda, she is going to bring her sword up and swing it down on poor little Rose. So, cha. Uh-oh.
Yeah, deflected Rose.
Rose does indeed catch the blade and turn it aside. Well, that won't do at all. And she is going to... yeah. She's going to spend an action point to activate a different power. So this one will be targeting Rose. Oh, that's a hit. So Rose is going to take 14 storm damage. Ow! And then there's going to teleport 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. And repeat the attack on Polly.
No. Mm.
All right, 13 storm damage on you.
Shoot that means.
Boom.
Is she not marked by Rose?
She teleported. And Rose has not hit her with anything.
Okay.
Yeah, she escapes the defender
Yeah,
aura.
Rose is missed, so.
Yep.
Rose will do a little huff. Well, that's no fair.
Hey.
Joe.
All right. This guy's still got a hit
Yep,
point.
he's still in the fight.
He died. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Ignore him. Don't take that bait. He'll
Okay.
die when his turn rolls around.
In which case, I'll stroll up to the other one then.
There's a
All right.
angry lady right
Yeah.
there.
Could you fight the boss instead of that
sure,
guy?
yeah, sure.
Well,
sure.
hold
I
on.
missed it.
Does a
Sure
19
move.
hit you, Joe?
Well, he can just shit.
Actually, he should
There
be.
should still be
Yeah,
disadvantage on that.
he's. No, a turn's rolled around since he attacked Kreshia.
No, it's still the end of
The
my
end of your
turn.
turn. Okay, then yeah, he misses. Then carry on. Damn.
I'm just like, don't take the bait. Fight the boss.
No, take the bait.
Okay.
Go after the minions.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the boss.
Hello,
Hooray!
handsome. She
No.
just easily ducks aside.
Well,
Molly.
First of all, let's make Caeda not almost dead anymore. So boop. Yeah,
Big heal on Caeda.
that's a double biggie. And then I will shift back towards
All right.
Rose.
As soon as you shift, boop.
Oh no.
So she's going to teleport, I guess, here. And you're going to take 6 force damage, Polly.
Ow.
She does it in Rose's Defender.
Yeah, but it's not an attack, so, lol.
Some
That is true.
bullshit.
Just does damage, not an attack for it.
She's definitely cheating.
Sword mages are fun, guys.
They are great. I love them.
All right. Speaking of which... Oh, sorry, you still have a standard action.
And then I'll do full defense.
That makes sense. Would you like to second
Actually,
wind?
I will second wind. Yes.
Yeah, alright. So Rose is going to continue looking at this fucking Spellblade Talir. She will grit her teeth. I'll show you. And she is going to use Twin Thunderbolts as well. So let's swing at the boss. Swing. Ah, it's a miss. Unfortunate. I think, you know what, let's use an inspo and re-roll that. Damn it. But it's okay, because she can teleport a few yards over here. And she's going to choose to go here and kill this minion real quick.
That'd be great.
Stabbo. That goddamn Rose, come on. She couldn't miss before, and now she just whiffs.
There's that dazed.
15.
17.
Hmm?
He's dazed.
The minion isn't dazed. She's attacking the minion scout.
Minion. I thought she was killing the hybrid
No.
warrior.
Although that would actually be much smarter. Hold on, I'm going to do that instead. Fuck.
Yeah, the one that's really easy to hit.
Yeah,
compared to this.
that makes a lot of sense. All right, she kills that guy. Blech.
Yay.
Hooray!
Tentacles release Caeda and it floats off into the water. Althor will tick her tongue again. Oh my, you have moves. A little unrefined, but we can work on that. The minion who somehow survived is gonna swing at Rose. Ha! Just flood the axe into the water.
The other one
The other one dies in the fire. Bleh. And I think that's it for the minions.
And the hybrid warrior dies in the fire.
He does!
Woo!
The fire consumes all, even on the water. Alright, Caeda.
It's ice fire, so clearly it's like trapped him up to the fucking shoulders and just burning the
Yeah.
top of him.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oops. Move myself out the way so you can clear off that little grab line without deleting me.
Ah, yes. Bleh. No more ink.
And the grab line.
What grab? Oh, yes.
There you go. Now I don't have to fear being being deleted.
Caeda.
Okay, sorry, we were just reading a thing on the spell. Um. Nah, I'm just gonna do a big heckin' bomb on the lovely Talia lady who definitely is gonna be interrogated.
Okay. That's certainly a hit. Ow. Bigly ow. Anything else?
I don't think I want to do anything else as of yet. So I'm
All
good.
right, the Ink Weaver. Let's see. I think the thing to do is going to be to beat the shit out of Joe. Yeah. Conjure Tentacle. That's a hit. Blap. Does not recharge though. And he's gonna move away from Annette because Striker's scary. Hybrid Warrior has died. Kreshia. Scour.
I'm so sorry, I was muted. I was going to say, I'll keep the sustain up for now unless I desperately need my mana for something else. I think I'm going to use an encounter on the boss there and compel her with penance.
Uh-oh.
Because it's a good move. Button. What am I? I was clicking in my inventory. I was like, why aren't you working? Oh, that's a terrible roll. Never mind.
Fair.
Wait, no. Oh, this was my encounter.
Yeah, blow all your resources on encounter
There
1.
we
Let's
go.
go.
That's fine, because by the time we make it to encounter 3, I'll have 2.
All right, you hit. All right, 10 radiant damage. She recharges her encounter power. Thank you. And the next time.
She recharges hers?
Yeah. There's a recharge when bloodied.
Of course.
She does get that back.
Let's see. Next on the target deals damage for the end of your turn. Nice. Okay. You'll get to pop a minion.
Yep.
Annette.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This puts me right in line and not within melee for throwing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna use an encounter power on author there. This will be against AC. 19 versus
That
the
will
AC.
hit.
Okay, let me just change the damage from a D6 to a D4 since I'm using the dagger.
Ow.
She is dazed and staggered because of my daily power still going on.
Ow. That is rough.
And that is it for me there.
All right. Well, smoke 'em if you got 'em. She is going to use Twin Thunderbolts. Let's start out on Poly. Yeah. Swing, bada bada. Swing. 16 storm damage on you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
14 storm damage, you mean, because she's staggered?
Staggered applies to attack rolls.
That's, yeah, attack rolls.
Oh, to attack rolls, right. So
22.
that's a, yeah, 22
She's
doesn't
gonna
matter.
come over here and try and shank you.
She still meets.
You know, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Wait, dazed doesn't give any kind of minus to her attack, does it?
No, she just gets one action.
Well, she fucking misses you.
Yep, I'll just parry the blade right out of her hand there for that Twin Thunderbolts.
You all have gotten stronger. Impressive.
Oh, and the person who she bonked, explode that minion, please.
Pop. She winces a rain of gore splatters over her.
You left before you could see us disintegrate the witch you left behind.
Yes, the crack fox.
Oh, that was expected. She had lived out her usefulness anyway.
Oh yeah, we get stronger all the time.
So I see.
Partly thanks to you. Thanks for all your cultists coming after us.
Admirable dedication to your craft. You have proved to be a far more entertaining diversion than I expected. Joe!
All right. I guess I just scoot up to.
Bonk.
I think that
Yeah, just about.
another minimum damage, but she's still slowed and attacking with disadvantage.
Alright. Polly.
I think I got a minor action.
Oh, go ahead.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's that like a couple turns ago.
Uh-oh. Alright. She is taunted.
While she is dealing with somebody else, now that she's away from me, I'm gonna smack her with a Thunder Bear. Aha.
That'll hit.
Ba-bam.
8 storm damage. And, ooh, that's tasty.
Yeah. You two get 3 damage resist.
You get 3 HPs.
Yay.
Rose is gonna step in, try and redeem herself. Shank, goddammit. Rose, no, you were so good. It's all falling apart.
She's
Now
just
we're
got to
the
warm
main-
up.
Yeah, it's
to
a whole
it.
new fighting style, you know?
She doesn't have fish Jesus, just like doing all the rolls for her.
Alright, Caeda. Can you bring it home?
Okay. Gonna,
You gotta wiggly with your hips and not with your soul.
No. I'm gonna shadow step. Let me just print the ability.
Alright.
To here. And I'm gonna do a hack and bow.
That is a hit. 15 damage. Alright. Inkweaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't have any of his big swings left, but he does have a close burst 1 power that he's going to drop directly on Auther. So let's go clockwise and then hit the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is against reflex defense, by the way. So crit miss on Caeda. 16 versus reflex on Joe. Crit on poor Rose. Oh no. So
Ow.
she'll just take 16 damage. Ouchies. 27 on Anette and a 22 on Auther, which will certainly hit. And does... He rolled max damage. All right. 16 poison damage, everybody.
Ow.
And it's heavily obscured. Hey. Welcome back to the darkness.
Joe and Annette take 3 less.
It's true.
13.
5 less for Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Was that 16 on me?
No. The 10 was on you.
Yeah, the crit miss was on you, so you're good.
Okay,
Ish.
just checking. Yeah, just checking.
All right. And though you can't really see it, you suddenly hear a horrible choking sound from next to you. And Joe, you feel delicate hands pawing at your chest plate, slowly slumping towards the ground. You traitor! I'm still useful.
So she's in a dying state.
Yeah, she's
now?
dying.
Okay.
Kreshia.
Well, it would be poor form of me not to try and save someone after having gone all this way. Let's see here though. What's a good way of me facilitating that?
I can get her.
You gotta.
Wanna zap that or blast that guy?
Alrighty. I will end the sustain on Icefire and copy Annette's leap over, although I have to stop on the boat because I can't quite get as far. Let's see here. I've used Penance. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna double move this turn because next turn I can denounce him and blow him off the fucking roof. And that seems far more useful. So, with a minor action, I'll chuck a knack for success on Rose.
Okay. Yay.
Actually, wait, I don't know that I can reach her when I do that. I know I was over here.
Yeah, you could have
when
started.
I'll just do it in the other order. Yeah, I could have done it before I moved. Yeah, sure.
All right. Anette.
All right. She's going to quickly look down towards the bunny woman there, heavily obscured as it is right now. Shout back to Polyhymnia. Save her if you can. We still need to interrogate her and all that. And then I'm gonna step 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably about as far as I can go if I want to throw something at the guy here. Otherwise, that's kind of too sharp an angle.
Yeah, he'd
isn't
start
it?
getting cover any closer.
Yeah. Alright.
You can
Time
say
to-
it's for information, but don't worry about it. I know that you're my family, and I know it's because she's hot.
It's both.
It can be both.
Let's see here. And this is just the basic attack. 16
That'll
to
hit.
hit him. Okay, 8 damage.
Dink. Other death save.
Nothing I can do for a bonus act, or minor action, I mean.
Clear all these status conditions off her because none of them matter anymore.
Yep.
All right, Joe.
All right. Let's see. So she's still kicking.
She is alive, yes, although barely.
She is in the dying state right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Please.
You
at
can
least.
step out over here. We still have one more enemy to deal with.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we're in
one
the
more
blind
guy.
zone. We've still got an enemy.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot over here then. And attack
All
him.
right, he is up on a roof.
Is he
Yeah,
on a roof?
He's on a roof.
Yeah, I don't think I can
not
reach
with a melee
him.
weapon, no.
In one. No, so I'm be back here and I'll throw it. I'll hook a
Over.
javelin. Ooh.
It's a good thing you weren't like a square back. No, you just wing it into a window.
Oof.
Hit my cabbages!
My baby!
Oh no.
Polly.
Medic muscles activate. I can't see, but we're gonna try and clear her windpipe.
All right. It is
Stabilizes
pitch
her.
black in here. I'm going to
Choking
give you a
darkness.
-2.
Yeah. using my magic hands.
Alright, well, it's still enough to stabilize somebody. Stick your hand down her throat, make her puke up the horrible poison she inhaled.
And then I will minor action to make ye old rope to tie her up next turn.
Okay.
Or after we're done with the Inky Boy, whichever comes last.
Rose is going to step out of the goop. 3, 4. And back 5, 6, so that she doesn't end up in the in AoE. And she's going to fling an Arcane Lance at the Inkweaver. Yeah! And with a +2, that's a hit. She did it.
Yay!
Teamwork!
Zap. And he's marked. Caeda.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not super high up off this dock to get to the actual dock bit
I'm
itself.
sorry?
I'm just making sure there's no... Where is it? Here? There's no, like...
No, you're fine.
Massive difference in height? Oh,
You
fine.
can just vault that, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Damn, it's a daily. I want to save it then. I was seeing if I could pull him off the roof, but alas. I'm just going to zap him with Eldritch Blast.
He is way up on that roof. You do not have a line of fire from there.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
go back to here then. Yeah. Still missed him.
Actually, no. That is a hit.
Ooh.
Blammo.
Finally, a spellcaster without like a gajillion fucking defenses.
Yeah, he's an artillery. He has poop for AC. However, he does not have poop for damage. Speaking of which, let's see if he recharged his thingy. He did not. Poop. Alright, well, he got marked by Rose, so let's pound on the kitty. Let's see. Hall of the Deep. Zap. One hit point gang. Ah! He's thrown into Kreshia's arms.
Don't you worry about it.
Alright, Kreshia.
Shall yeah. And I will scramble a little bit up on the roof.
Hip, 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 hip.
Heart scale. 14
Yep.
to hit. Cool. And I'm gonna denounce him and push that way. Let's yeet him off
He
the roof.
explodes.
Or at least get him hanging off the side. Oh, or he dies.
Pop.
A little bit messier than intended. Good job, guys.
Yes, it went well.
Ow.
You did a good job, Rice.
No, I didn't.
You killed like 2 dudes. And stopped a bunch of us from getting attacked.
That didn't feel nearly as cool as the last
I know.
time.
Yeah, tip for
the
next
last
time though,
you
kiddo.
had, yeah.
Don't copy the blind person when trying to do their moves.
But it was so cool.
And she missed with
Yeah,
it.
but she was blind.
And then so did you.
And as the ink veil lifts, you can see that there are tiny little squids flopping around in Arthur's vomit.
Squish, 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 squish.
Then
Split, split, split.
she's still alive?
I think she's been squidified. And I will tie her up.
I mean, that can be remedied here in the future, but not before others first.
Bernie ate them extra squidlins they've made.
As you are tying her up, you can hear more screaming and shouting from deeper into the town, and the telltale orange glow of fire is beginning to spread.
All right, guys, you get a 1 minute breather, and then we're running out there.
Yeah, I think we have more important things. We'll have to drag her along with us or something like that.
Yeah, she'll probably take some time to wakey anyway.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. What's my surge value? It's 12. It's a plus 12. Okay. I will use one of my surges. Collect up all my daggers and get ready.
All right, would you guys get yourselves in a marching order going down this street?
Okay.
All right.
The arrow being like the first
Sure.
one in. Oop, okay.
That
Sure.
works.
Works for me.
All right. Let me grab something real quick. All right. So as our heroes begin their push into town, you can see that something has gone deeply, deeply wrong. There are people wandering the streets, screaming their lungs out, grasping at their hair, clawing at their eyes. They seem maddened by something, but you see no source immediately evident. They scream, shout, grab at you, try and fling rocks and stones at you, at each other. It's a cacophony of psychotic behavior every which way you look. What do you
Okay.
do?
Oh, goodness. I get ready to cast a spell, man. Ah, shit.
Yeah, quick, cast remove curse on all
Get
of
them
them.
to throw up. Get them to throw up whatever they drank. I have a feeling that they drunk the squids and those are making them go crazy.
Ugh.
I don't know if you can throw up on command.
Are there any, speaking of, are there any, wells nearby?
Probably, yeah. It's all over town. There's water sources, wells, aqueducts.
Yeah, could I find one? If there's one along the way, could I pour some water out and see if there's
Sure.
anything off
You
looking
can
about
pull
it?
out some water, and no, it seems as fine as city water ever is.
If it's not the water, could it be something else? Could these things have gotten into them through the dreams?
What if it's not the squids? Remember, the mages were all having problems dreaming of darkness. Maybe
Yeah,
spread.
that's what I meant. I was wondering if the two things were related.
They gotta be.
A hell of a coincidence if they're not.
Rather than spawning in the water, could these squids be spawning through those bad dreams somehow?
Ugh.
That's nightmarish.
We're not near where the fire started yet,
There's
are we?
multiple fires.
Like people are setting fires in their madness. Ugh.
Mm.
Does it seem to be getting worse as we approach any specific area?
Well, that depends on where you're going.
Towards Brymount?
Yeah, or like following if any area looks particularly worse than the others.
All right, so take a look at the map. Yeah, as you're getting towards Briarmount, if anything, it actually seems to be getting better. There are fewer people in the streets, and you see the occasional city guard trying to marshal those who haven't succumbed to madness towards safety.
So the
Well, they
opposite
might
way
have already
then.
figured out some kind of a cure then. Let's go by there anyway, since that might be our first port of call for, like, saving some people.
All right. So,
Seems kind of wrong not to run into the danger over that way if we're doing the saving of people. That looks relatively okay that way.
If we turn up without any way to sap them out of it, then we aren't going to do anything. Hopefully the guys at Brymount
Yeah.
have some kind of idea or a cure or some kind of scrolls. I can't cast Remove Curse anymore. I don't have that power.
We can worry about a source. If there is one.
All right then.
so
Way back when, did you say, was it just the like general cacophony of screams starting up that we heard, or did I hear you say there was like one larger scream that we heard?
there was like an initial scream that you heard from the inner city, but it wasn't like a particularly monstrous cry or anything.
Okay. Okay.
So, as
That was just the first evidence of shit
Yeah.
going down.
that has quickly escalated. Speaking of which, as you are making your way towards Briarmount, even you must pass through a few areas that are rather rougher than the others. A neighborhood that seems to be on the verge of burning down, with innocent civilians roaming the streets in fits of madness. And you can see a few particularly shadowy figures. Shadowy figures that
okay.
leap to attack as soon as they see you.
Of course they do. Oh,
Alright,
there's
well, culty
Arena up
boys.
there.
Yes, as you are making your way towards Briarmount, you see on the other side of a group of cultists a familiar ginger foxo crouching behind a cart with a group of survivors who seem to be unaffected thus far. She hasn't noticed you quite yet, however. She's watching the cultists for an opportunity to spy.
Man, same initiative as last time.
Sometimes it really do
I'm
be that way.
slightly faster.
See you in a couple of hours.
Yeah. It's really
Whoa.
unfortunate for the rogue. Just having a
Even
middle
slower.
initiative.
Arena, my baby! You finally got a fast one!
She did it.
Oh, I'm staggered and delighted.
Alright. Make some initiative, bros. Hybrid warrior. And let's see. Good old Inkweaver. He is my favorite.
He's gonna ink.
I'm gonna ink. Alright, and I think that's everybody. Oh, not quite everybody. There you go. Arena is currently hidden from everybody and hasn't noticed you, so she's just getting ready to fight if she has to. hybrid warriors going to start making their way menacingly towards you. Rawr, actually, rawr. Slap Caeda.
Does she have a radiant action that will go off when it appears that they're coming for an attack, or? Damn. Her rolling so high fucked us.
5, 6. These guys are going to kind of start coming down this way. These two in the back will full defense because they can't get into range. Let's go. Let's step back here. Joe.
Yeah, I guess I should step up and protect the striker.
That is a thing to do.
Also, are you supposed to still be at half HP?
Probably not.
No, spend some healing surges, dude.
That would be wise.
It looks like it hit. Okay. Slowed and attacking disadvantage.
All right. Choppy, choppy. Kreshia.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I am gonna move up to here and stop me if you've heard this one before. I'm gonna forcefully dance those fuckos.
Okay. Makes sense. This dude's up on a roof. I'm not sure you can really reach him.
Can I not get him in a close blast?
I mean, he's on a roof.
I mean, if I have to, I'll go up on the roof then. Whatever. I have enough movement.
Olgar, you can clamber up there and just kind of aim down
Clamber.
downwards. Sure.
Yeah. And I will blast this way.
All right. Rock on.
Bottom top.
Okay.
Damn.
13 versus reflex on a brawler. That is gonna hit actually.
Oh yay!
Boom. All right. Inkweaver's gonna ink. Let's see. Well, Kreshia.
Yeah.
That's a 15 versus Will, unfortunately.
Nope.
All right, he missed. Brawler's gonna leap at you. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3 like this, and come in swinging with the knuckle dusters. Punch versus your ace or reflex. It's probably not gonna hit.
I'm fine.
All right.
No hits.
Rather than leaping towards you guys, these cultists are going to start spreading out. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How dare.
2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this fellow here, able to make it next to one of these citizens, is just going to grab her and smooch her right on the lips. And you can see something bulging in his throat. The woman's eyes go wide and then roll up in the back of her head. She thrashes about for a moment before going slack in his arms.
Alright, we gotta stop those guys.
Yeah.
All right. Rose. It's time to defend. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6. He's going to rush forward. Grab this dude. Yeah! 15 will hit him even with his full defense because he's AC bad. Oh, God.
Yeah!
Smack.
The Wiggly was inside you all along, but not like that.
All right. Anette.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll make my way up here. And this guy's just within range. He's 5 squares. I'll throw a dagger before he can try and get one of those squids down their throat.
Oh, yeah. Right in the back of the head.
No more of that on my watch.
Polly.
Right, I'm going to do the same and move up to this way and try and zap that guy over there before he can make it to any civilians with his tentacly payload.
Okay. Zap. All right.
Zap.
He is explodiated.
Psst. Take that, you squiddy goons.
Caeda.
Bang.
Did they fall asleep?
Bang, bang, fella, sleepy.
Sleepy bang, sleepy bang. Suffering from
Hey.
minor
Oh,
narcolepsy.
English. It's not even narcolepsy. It's just, work in the UK daytime.
Yeah.
All right. Well, rip Caeda. Shall go fight some monsters.
Yeah, can you do like a... Yeah, just have a SWAT minions for now, unfortunately.
Or this.
Yeah, actually, she'll
this
probably just
hybrid
hit
dude.
that dude.
Yeah, there is a guy right there.
Let's see. Pull her out. Do 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 do. Bonk. Bonk. All right. A crazed citizen who just got a face full of wingworm is gonna snap her eyes open and rush towards Annette like a zombie, trying to attack her.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Let me see. She's going to pull out.
Quickly, punch her in the duodenum.
Heimlich.
Yeah, is there non-lethal attacks in this,
Blah.
or is that...
Does a 17 hit your... Actually,
Yeah.
what is that? That is AC.
Yes, 17 does hit my AC,
All right.
just barely.
6 damage, and you are grabbed as her tongue erupts into tentacles on your face.
Oh no.
Do not want. Do not want at all.
And yes, you can non-lethal people on the last strike, just like 5e.
Okay, good.
All right. Irina. Oh, shit. She's gonna whisper something to the people she's protecting, then come out here and try and kill this dude. Bring her big ol' broad axe to bear. Chop. Just cleaves his head right in half. Well,
Hell yeah.
well, there you all are. Long time no see.
Wish I could say it's in better circumstances, but kind of tied up at the moment.
I'll get her.
I mean, I'll try and get her.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh, they're such assholes.
All right. This will be versus Rose. Slap for 18. Ow. And Graboni. Whoop. I said Raboni. This will be versus Poly, slap, slap,
Ow.
and versus Joe.
Fucking hell!
Okay. Good, I missed the defender, everybody.
Yeah, thank God. I was really
Yeah.
worried that you'd do a.
That's the one you. Yeah.
Oh, I was panicking there for a second. I was like, I hope he's not going to hit the defender.
Yeah, I mean, you don't ever want the defender being hit.
Alright, Polly, don't forget to take your damage.
Yep.
Alright, I think that's all 3 warriors. Yep. Joe.
Ow.
All right. There's still a dude in front of me, but there's no one else in reach, really. I guess I just hit the guy.
Makes sense. Alright, solid hit. It's almost down. Kreshia.
Me! Alright, buddy boy. I'll stare him down pointedly. Face the might of my... Fuck that noise! I'm gonna jump the roof.
Hmm.
He can take a swing at me.
Oh.
Hup! Can I see the eels, like, pouring out of this woman's tongue?
Oh yeah.
Oh, then
Yes,
I'll
they're-
just shoot
they're
the...
quite wrapped around
Can
me.
I just
No.
shoot the eels?
They are
Aw.
tiny little, like, tongue-sized eels. Your magic missiles and the like are not that precise.
Fair enough. Is Rose bloodied?
Yes.
Alright, then I shall avenging light that
Yep.
warrior. Because it does things for bloody people
It
being
does.
around.
If you hit, which you do.
I really fucking blasted shit out of him for that
Zappo.
one. Blam!
Now he too is bloodied. Alright. Well, you guys have lined up so nicely for the...
Actually, you know what? I probably would have moved more, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just as you were saying, you guys have lined up so nice. Sorry, yeah, no. That was a terrible move
Dick.
otherwise. Yeah.
Alright, well, still...
I'm gratified that I was
Three is-
already moving me as you said it, otherwise that
It's
would
still
have just
nice.
been
Yeah, I mean,
too
three,
cheap.
three is still acceptable. Alright, Poly, Caeda, Joe.
Yeah.
Here, let's see, this is... Here. Poly, Caeda, Joe versus Reflex. Does a
Yeah.
17 hit Caeda? Reflex. It do. So you guys will all take 16.
I staff of defense.
Okay, that makes sense.
-11.
Yeah, it's coming in handy.
Almost like you planned this.
Wow. Would I do something like that? Engage in game design?
Fucking, I don't know. I don't know about
Alright.
that.
Oh yeah, and of course, must not forget, it's all inky in here.
No.
Alright. That does, however, make it heavily obscured for this guy. So he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come over here and pursue Kreshia.
What?
Punch. There we go.
Hey, go away.
No.
Fucking
Just
bitch.
donkey punches you in
That's
the
a
back
lot
of the head.
damage.
Nearly bloodied me.
Wow.
It was a real good damage roll. Alright, the goons.
It really was.
The one surviving goon is gonna
Jesus
give
Christ,
this lady a
2d6 plus
smooch.
10?
God damn it.
Oh no. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue moving away to make more minions. Rose.
Really need to stop him.
Yep.
Now, alright. Rose. It's time for encounter powers, I think. Let's do Twin Thunderbolts. So, against the guy she's fighting, That is a hit for 16. Oh, that almost killed him. And then she's going to teleport 6, so end the grab. Thank you very much. And let's try and kill this guy. Pop, pop, pop. Which is enough to hit and kill. I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's all
I
Annette.
can't see, but I can hear him dying.
All right, Anette, you're in the grab zone.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and non-lethally do this. Does a 13 hit?
All right, a 13 does indeed hit. Bonk.
Okay.
She is asleep.
Oh.
The grab ends.
All right then. Oh god. Let's see here. Everyone's there. I have to go after the minion. I cannot just let him keep going.
Yeah, I agree.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I convert a minor
No.
into a move?
Other way around.
Is there anything I can do to do this? I don't think there's anything I can do to get any further.
Ten squares is your long-range
no,
bracket, I believe.
I mean, yes, 10 squares is my long range bracket, and guess what he'll probably do after smooching them?
Well, 13 will miss.
Actually, no, he's already smooched one, so then that one's gonna come this way and sandbag me.
That's the plan. All right, Polly, you're grabbed and blind.
It ain't good. I'm going to... Well, I know at least Caeda was nearby me when this blasty thing came down. So I'm going to toss her a Healy-Do for 2 extra, and then I am going to Second Wind.
All right.
Ta-da! Wait, what kind of action is it to try and break a
It is a
grapple?
standard.
Okay, then yeah, that's it for
All
me.
right. Makes sense. Speaking of which, Caeda's going to try and get out of the goop. And hey, there's a guy to fight. Actually, before that, there's a guy that's almost dead we could shoot. Do the thing, Warlock! Blam! I don't think that hits. No.
Oh.
Alright.
Done.
2, 3, 4. This crazed villager is going to go after Anette. Wah! And 6 damage, and you're grabbed.
Keep making it just fucking barely. God damn it.
Alright.
I just need you to roll 1 lower.
Let's see. So range 5, shit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna wait, she's wearing heavy armor. She's gonna stop here. Kreshia, you can get a heal. And she's gonna hurl a dagger into this living hybrid warrior. Actually, no, she could just go here and bonk it. Swing and a miss. His 3 hit point wonder is unkillable. Speaking of which, now it's going to try and bonk Arena. Whap! It sure does.
Fuck.
Oop. Stop it. Oop. At least it lowballed the damage. Because Arena kind of squishy. Alright. Oh, the other warrior next to Polly will continue to try and... Or actually, better yet... it will crush you in its grabby bits. And then Inky Veil to make it even shittier in here.
Ah.
You can really tell that you've been playing more Darkest Dungeon recently. It's just fucking unmanageable.
Infinite squirting.
Infinite squirting monstrosities. Yep, that's Darkest Dungeon, alright.
Also just the phrase crush from the
Yeah,
depths.
I mean, these guys are very much so like
Yeah,
Chapter 2
you get the. I saw.
DD2 monsters.
Alright.
I saw you go in the
Shift.
water section.
Shift, okay.
Yep. I want to get bonked to the back of the noggin. Let's see here. Let's Avenging Blast the one grabbing arena.
Okay. Can you be the one to... Yes. He is explode.
And as a minor, I'm going to chuck a knack on Rose.
Okay. Alright. Ink Weaver. Well, 3 people have once again piled up in a very nice little box, so... Get squirted on. Joe, Rose, Caeda. Oh god.
Ow.
Rose
Oh, dear.
fucking dabs on it, but the rest of you guys are gonna take let's see, that would be 16 poison damage, conveniently. Ouchies.
16. Goddamn.
The brawler is gonna come up here, and he'll take a -5 penalty on the attack against Poly, but he can still do his little close burst 1 punch. So this will be Kreshia, Poly.
Where's
Yes,
the
he doesn't need
attack?
to actually. Sorry, Kreshia, Poly versus
Yeah, that
reflex.
hits. Jesus. Oh, my glow goes away.
No,
That sucks.
the glow.
No.
And I have to move myself along so I can turn the thing off. Because, of course.
Alright, Mr. Goonington gets another smooch off. And he's gonna go over here.
Why are these people not running
They're
away?
insane. They have no idea what's going
They're
on.
crazy.
God damn it.
No situational awareness whatsoever. Rose, get out of the goop.
You fucking make another
Yes.
minion.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are these people running away?
That's
Yeah, I
what we
just shouted that.
asked.
Alright.
They're all too busy being
She's
crazy.
I mean, this person's had to see it done happen at least 2 times
she's
now.
insane. She's like clawing at her eyes and screaming into the heavens. However, you could potentially try
And the
and
heavens
snap them
gave
out if you
tentacles.
wanted to.
This guy
Rose,
approaches
however, is gonna
with his
throw a fucking arcane
luscious
lance at
lips.
grappling Anette. Zap. Okay.
Oh boy.
Anette take 9 force damage to butthole.
Can you not make an attack
Alright,
roll against
alright,
Annette
alright,
for it?
Fine.
I mean, he'll probably hit me regardless, but at least make the roll.
17 versus your reflex.
What the fuck did I just say? He'd probably hit me regardless.
See what?
Yeah.
You're just making me roll extra dice.
Mhm.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's a good precedent.
Anette.
Can't win them all.
I'm starting to get really hurt here. Fuck me. All right. Try and knock this woman out. 19 to knock her
Bonk.
out.
She sleep.
Fucking what can I do? I mean,
Luckily, they're fucking peasants.
I can't keep going forward because each time I do this, they constantly hit me, and now there's gonna be 2 of them that are gonna sandbag me.
You gotta try. I'm sorry, it sucks, but you can't not.
I can't do anything about it, Scout. I'm just gonna keep getting back here, and then I'm gonna be
You
far
just
enough
gotta
away that
roll higher.
I need Savin not to roll so high.
That too.
You gotta roll high enough to hit the dude before he makes more minions.
I mean, if we can hit.
What do you? I haven't had a chance to hit the dude. Each time I've been banged up by the minions. I have to constantly knock out the minions so I can get up to be close enough to throw to the dude.
I mean, do you have an inspiration
Yeah.
left? Well,
No.
then-
No.
Oh, she used it last turn.
well, you do have a move action. What do?
Okay. Well, I have a move and a
It's true.
minor.
Counterpoint, you could get ahead of the dude by going
How?
down here because he's just going to curve around and come after these guys.
That is
You
a fair
could,
point.
yeah, heading him off isn't a
Yeah,
bad idea.
actually.
All right. I'll try doing that. Let's see.
Also
here.
get you out of
So,
range
come
of the
here.
next crazed villager.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's probably not gonna help. But I'm gonna shout at these citizens to run away from the fucking cultists.
All right, roll intimidate.
Intimidation.
All right, that is sufficient. She snaps out of it long enough to know that this is probably a bad place for her to be. She's still crazed, but
Get away! Move!
oof. All right, Polly. She's gonna go inside.
Okay. Well, I heard Kreshia take a big smack not a few seconds ago, so she's going to get a healy-dealy. Shabam for decent extras, and I am once again going to full defense.
Makes sense.
Help me, this thing sucks! It's so wiggly and gross. Ugh.
Caeda is gonna 1, 2, 3 teleport up here. Ooh. Your cries of anguish mean nothing to the Warlock. And then she whack. Oh Lord, did you whack? Well, and not that well, I guess.
I would like you to whack a little bit better.
Crazed villager runs up. But no one's in range. Arena! Scout, did you record your hit points from Guardy's heal?
Oh, I got
Yeah.
another one, did I?
Yeah.
Don't forget to mark off the healing
plus
surges you've used
4.
this encounter.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys look mostly fine. Rose doesn't have any healing surges left. I guess Arena gonna whack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna come over here and try and bonk this lady. Non-lethally, of course. Bap.
Bonk.
Or sorry. Yeah, no, she'll go here. And good night. Hybrid warrior is gonna keep wailing on Polly.
I'll help in a
He
sec.
misses. That's unfortunate.
Get out of
And
here.
he will ink again. Yeah. Joe.
So
All
we
right.
gotta help Polly.
Yep. Yeah, now's the time for that. My
Nice.
and then attack the hybrid.
That's a solid hit. Bad damage, though.
Nice. Aw.
So, slowed in disadvantage.
Yep. Alright, Kreshia.
Me?
Oh, I really should have healed.
God, what's a good option here? There's... Sorry, I'm a little bit struck with indecision because it's really hard for me to hit the guys who are a big threat, and this brawler is just gonna keep on fucking fighting me in the face.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see.
Rose is probably gonna have to come over there and tank for you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna shift again. And... Warding Storm, 1d6 plus 4. It's... Man, I wish my intelligence modifier was less garbage. No, there's no point warding Storming, unless that targets only enemies. Each creature within burst, no. I'd love to, but that's no.
What's it?
Alright. It's each creature within the burst it would hit you.
No, what's it against?
Reflex. So I think I'm just gonna penance compelled the brawler.
If that weren't my worst save, I would tell you to do it anyway.
Damn it.
Ah.
Anything else?
No, I already moved. And the minor, I don't think I've got any good minors at the moment.
Alright. The Ink Weaver is gonna slap the shit out of Caeda. Yep. Ah! He falls off the roof.
Ow.
Ow. And I'm gonna have her make a dex save to avoid falling. Nope. Blech. He lands on her ass. The Brawler is gonna just shift one to keep punching Kreshia.
Yeah.
Punch, punch, punch.
No.
Versus reflex.
Oh, fuck.
Punch.
Oh, fuck!
The goon gives a smooch.
This is the worst.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is gonna start coming around here.
Wait, doesn't that guy have a -5? Fuck off.
From what? Oh, that's right. That's
He's been marked by
right.
Joe's stupid glower. I'm
Joe's
fine.
power. You're saved.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Speaking of things that could come save you, Rose is gonna turn and go, oh no. 3, 4. Instead of moving into melee, she's just going to zap. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Alright, she's getting back in the swing of things. And he is marked by her.
Thank you, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. Anette.
Okay, let's head this guy off a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I see him enough to throw a dagger
Yeah, I
at
think
him?
at this angle he'll have like a +2 cover bonus, but yeah.
Al, I'm just gonna have to take that because you know what? It's better than nothing. So
Right between
19?
the eyes.
Finally.
Goes down.
All right then. That's all I can do for me.
Bolly.
It's good. Stopping them from continuing to just grape people is a good move.
Wow. Now I don't... Oh, I will attempt to break out of this... What is the?
It's an action to do it.
Yeah, but
It's
what
an
is the
athletics or
action?
acrobatics check against his athletics.
I will try for it. Oh,
You break free.
I want
yay!
to break free.
And I will shift out.
Makes sense to me.
There.
Oh, this cookie square's gone.
And that's it. Don't have any minors anymore.
Right. Caeda's gonna stand up. There's her move. I think she's just gonna ready an action as soon as she can see anybody, because she's super hurt. Actually, no, she's gonna second wind. She is out of. She has one healing surge left, and she's less than half HP. That's rough. All right, crazy villager. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come over here into Arena's bonking range. Arena will shift over and bonk. Uh-oh. Hybrid Warrior is going to go after Joe. Actually, he can do this, because you're obscured. So 20 versus your reflex. For 23 acid damage, Joe. Yeah.
Ouch.
No.
But hey, at least you got your armor. Speaking of which, Joe.
Well, okay. I guess I should second wind.
That's a good idea.
But still, like, +2 to all my
Mhm.
defenses, right?
Healing Surge and a +2 to defenses.
Yep. Yep. Took the healing surge already.
All right. Kreshia.
I shift, and then I'm going to blast the warrior and the brawler. Warrior,
Okay.
brawler.
That will hit the warrior and the brawler. Yes. It will take 9 Storm Demagios.
And they'll take an extra damage. Oh, and they both. Oh, no, never mind.
Or Inkweaver. Let's slap the shit out of Polly.
Don't do that. What did
Bap.
Polly ever do to deserve a fucking slapping?
Ow.
Or 25 damage, Jesus.
Fucking hell! This fight is brutal. Just brutal.
Yep.
Also, just to make sure, these things supposed to have gone up 5 static damage since the last
Yes.
fight?
Well, no, they haven't changed their static damage at all.
Yeah, they have. The last one was +10. These ones are getting +15.
What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are hitting us with +15s.
What?
Yeah.
They are pushing our shit
Hold-
down.
These guys have all been hitting at +15
Hold-
this whole time.
Hold on. I need to go look at their look at chat history then.
Oh wait, except for the hybrid warriors and the ink weavers have been. It looks like the knuckle duster guy is fine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it was.
All right, hold on. Let me try and find another
Just-
instance of that big slap.
Never mind. It looks like it was just that last crush from the depths and this tentacle. It looks like.
Which are their special abilities, I think.
Yeah.
So makes sense why those would be doing more.
Well, no, because the Inkweaver's last tentacle slap did +10.
Right. But this is his
Yeah.
recharge one. His other one
Oh,
No,
was a tentacle slap.
the conjured tentacles in the last encounter were doing 2d6 15 as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
then.
it's like their encounter stuff. Their stuff does more damage, like our encounter stuff does more damage.
Yeah, our encounter stuff doesn't really do more damage. It does more dice, but not more damage. Or at least
The brawler. Let's move. I guess up here and try and punch Kreshia, which will trigger Rose's thing.
He also takes the damage if he hits. Versus even if it attacks, I believe.
The first time he...
Yeah, oh no, if he
Okay,
hits with the
so
attack.
first... Boop. So she's gonna zip in here. Deal some force damage to this guy. Ow. Then he's gonna attack you.
Bad.
Punch. Does an 18 versus your reflex. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then he
yeah.
takes the damage. And you take 16.
Okay.
Alright. Goons are all dispatched. Rose. Stab a fucking brawler. Stab a... No. I don't think so. Actually, wait. Shift here. Wait, no, she couldn't. Alright, no, that'll just not work. No, yeah, she could. She could shift here for Blanky. That still will miss. Anette.
Okay. Guess I should just try and get to the Inkweaver to take them out next.
Yeah, that would be a substantial help to the party.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough to get up there to him, so I'm going to take the second wind action here and get some HP
Makes
back.
sense.
So that next turn when I do get up to him, I can be up there for at least a little bit. All right, so surge,
Polly.
value.
Whoa. I might as well start trying to zap the Inkweaver if he's gonna zap me. I'll scramble up onto this roof and zippy zap him.
That's a solid hit.
And
Ow. Big damage.
that's what
Alright.
we need.
Caeda's gonna go after the brawler with a zippity zap. Eldritch Blast.
I need you to hit.
She hits for
Please.
biggies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big hit. See, now the strikers are actually striking.
Wait, doesn't she have like a -2 from being in melee?
No, she has a perk for that. She's fine.
Okay.
Right. Crazed Villager is gonna do a slap on Arena. Slap. Or 6 damage and a grapple, which won't really matter because it's just gonna try and bonk her. Bomb. Yep, that'll knock her out. Sleepies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arena's gonna get up in this guy's face. Yeah.
Wait, who did Caeda hit?
Caeda hit the brawler.
Ah, okay.
Caeda the brawler. Arena hit a villager. And Joe. Or sorry, no, Red Warrior. Then Joe. So slappy. Slappy. 18 damage on Joe.
Let's see. Yep.
Man, that resist 5 acid is coming in real handy for you from that armor.
It's resist 5 poison.
Yeah. It still
Oh,
resists
right, it's poison,
to
not
everything,
Resist 2
though, which is definitely adding up in this fight.
Oh, for sure.
Ow.
I really like pluses being just a DR.
I figured it actually makes tanks, tankier.
Yeah.
All right, now, Joe, it's your turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm down to 9 hit points.
Ish.
I do not have any more heals.
Oh dear. I guess I just took a healing potion.
Yep.
Yep. And beat on this dude.
What's a healing potion?
Just gives you a surge. I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I hit the
Hit.
I assume
Nice.
for 11.
All right, he's getting worn down.
So are we.
Yeah, it's everybody's on the ropes.
It's a word of attrition
Kreshia.
at the moment.
Hi. It's Kreshia time. Stop me if you've heard this one before. I shift. I blast both of them.
Yeah, that'll do.
Top right.
All right, the
Or
first
top
will
left
miss,
even,
bottom
remembering.
will hit. Or 5
Terrible.
Demonios.
Terrible, terrible,
Terrible.
terrible.
All right, Inkweaver is going to try and slap Arena. Slap. No. He missed somebody, finally.
Whew, about time.
Thank fucking hell.
The
thank
Brawler is going
goodness.
to try and stow Rose's face in. Whoa. I think that's going to hit. Just have very high reflex. Not that high. All right. Punch. Ow! Hear a rib crack. And she's still up. And she whack.
Go, baby, go.
Oh my lord, does she whack.
She whack.
She whack every single day in this
Yeah,
institution.
get him.
Slice right across the chest. He crumples.
That you bitch.
3, 4.
Good kitty.
I don't know if I can take this much longer. Oh god.
It's fine. Bump into cover after this.
As either.
All right, I'm gonna scamper on up over to here,
Hell yeah.
and let's see here. Torture Strike really do anything because dazing won't actually really help.
No,
me
he's just
here.
going to sit in your face and slap you with his dick over.
Yeah. So looks like it's just regular attacking here.
That's a pretty good regular
Well-
attack. I think you kill him. Yes.
Yeah, let's
Shh,
find out here. So
dab.
that's 3d6 maximized. So that's 18 plus 7 is 25.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, I'm content with that. I don't really have anything else I could do, but I'm content with that.
Got moves.
All right, Polly. How quickly the tide turns.
There's one more yucky boy down there grabbing Joe. Let's try and make that not a
Yeah, this
grabby
boy
boy
mad
anymore.
yucky.
Try and cease him from existing.
Cease existence. That'll hit. All right, he's on the ropes. Can Caeda finish him? Zap. No. No, she cannot. All right, Arena. 2, 3. And swing. Oh god. Luckily the only person in her direct line of fire is so far below that she couldn't possibly hit her. So I guess that knife just wings off into the distance. Hybrid Warrior.
I mean-
Last grasp of defiance. Slap Joe. 17 damage.
Ow.
Does that knock you out?
No.
Come on, this is Joe we're talking about here. He's unbreakable.
I mean, 15 damage is still a bunch of damage.
Oh, yeah.
I have 8.
All right, Joe, you're up.
All right. From Hell's Heart, I stab it.
Good hit.
Oh,
Exactly
thank goodness.
enough.
Oh,
Swing.
thank fuck.
The last of the hybrids crumples to the ground, spurting Icarus blood and vomiting forth tiny little squidlings.
Stampy, stampy, stampy.
Irina will hop down, holding her side gingerly.
Okay, let's hurry to Briar Mount and snap these poor guys out of it.
Hold on, one
Gesture
important
of
thing
fear.
real quick. He's gonna come up and
Yeah, what's
smooch the
up?
hell out of Kreshia.
Ah! Tail wag. Nom, nom, nom. Although I check for eels first.
It's okay, it's okay. Did you hear it? Any of you? That horrible roaring.
No, no roaring.
Not a roar. We heard a scream, but no roar.
It came from down by the lake. It was like a lion's roar in all our heads, and everyone went insane. So, I guess just before you pulled into
Okay.
port.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
must
we
have just
didn't.
missed it.
Actually, we did some of these. I'll point at one of the hybrids. Some of those guys were coming out of the water. We didn't see anything big, though.
Huh. No, you guys
And
came up by the sea. Lakes inland.
Yeah, like,
She'll gesture towards the
Oh.
yeah.
palace.
Though I'll make motion to the blue bunny girl that we have tied up. That one was waiting for us as soon as we arrived.
Yeah.
They must have wanted to catch you in it. Oh, you're right. We gotta get to Briarmount. I hear it's still safe there.
It looked like they at least weren't as bad as here.
Old Aaron, the poor district, that's where it's worst. Whole place is burning down.
Well, let's get to Briarmount, find out what we can, and then figure out a way to try and sneakily get towards that area. I don't want
Yeah.
to have to do a head-on assault like this again.
yeah, agreed. First gonna quickly rush around and make sure every one of these randos gets a slap across the face and they're just told to go hide inside an unburned building and stay safe.
Yeah. Grab you guys all to drag you to a new mount.
For God's sakes, you crazed citizens, don't let the cultists kiss you.
But smoochums.
Cultists gross.
But smoochums.
Consenticles only. Non-consenticles gross.
For
Is true.
They're basically spreading an illness to you whenever they do kiss you.
probably give poor Rose a little a piggyback after she's
Yeah, she fucking
gotten
needs
wanged
it.
on so many times.
Is she and her, what is it? 3 hit points and no healing surges.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, that was our
Wait,
second
who
encounter
has-
today. We get an
Who-
inspiration
do?
back.
There's Rose.
Yeah?
Pat.
She doesn't have any surges.
She does now.
Oh, hey.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
And also a +1 to AC and fort.
That's real good for fucking mooks. Holy shit.
Thank you. you want to throw a d6 on that? Because you'll be able to take another short rest when you get to Briarmount.
Sure.
Because she needs all the help she can get.
Yeah.
There you
A little bit of
go.
extra juice. Oh, really squeeze that
All
extra
right.
juice out of it. Fuck yeah.
Up 21.
Work with that.
She's going to be sitting in the back blasting if she comes with you guys after this. Good lord.
Yeah.
All right. So, party makes it to Briarmount. At the doors of the inner academy, which have been heavily barricaded, you see Sergeant Yaller and several city guardsmen and knights trying to usher people into safety. He gives you all a nod and says, I'm glad you all made it.
Yep.
Gods know, we lost a lot of good people just trying to get to safety.
Shit, I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is they're not even dead, just crazed now. They're possessed.
It could be a lot worse still. At least we haven't have to go around like actually cutting down civilians, just knocking them out.
Yeah. He will put his hand on his big old truncheon, which you can see is like stained with blood. Alright, get inside. The Archsage will... Gods, I hope she has some way of dealing with this. And inside you can find Rhea in the throes of directing her apprentices and remaining wizards, what few are still able to stand and consciously do magic. She will see you all entering and just squish Kreshia and Arena into a big hug.
Hey.
I sure hope you have some sort of idea for a solution.
Well, not really. Not anything that isn't readily apparent. There's something in the lake. We know that much now. Something horrible.
Well, I'll have to go kick its butt, I guess.
Yeah. The problem is making its surface. I hear some lion knights went down to the piers to try and root it out, but all they got were tentacles, slashing them to pieces.
To make
Well,
it surface, eh?
If you can find a way to make it surface, we have good ways of making sure it doesn't go back down by stabbing it to death.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, these are for the kids. I hand them over the potions.
Oh, good. They've been having seizures.
Make sure they all... Yeah, make sure they all, Okay, this is going to be the worst gross thing ever. Take a bucket. I think I know what we need for Kraken bait.
Oh, yeah.
Whole lot of dead Kraken babies.
That's probably sure to piss it off.
Do it.
She will grimace, put a
Buckets with lids, preferably.
put a hand on her rabid stomach, and have one of her lesser sages go grab some buckets and bring the girls out. And yeah, you can
Oh, yeah, you might not want to
repeat the ritual that you did on Rose here. Make them projectile vomit into these buckets and quickly snap them closed while they thrash around. And it takes several minutes for the creatures to die fully once they've been ejected from their host body. Rose will grimace and go hide in a corner as she relives her dark memories.
Gross.
Yeah. Was there any... I'll ask the girls. Was there anything, like, that you really didn't enjoy eating while you were all like that? I know you were probably real hungry for fish. Is there anything the opposite that really put you off?
They look amongst themselves, think deeply. It wasn't something that we ate, but I remember one of the guards had a roach. I think it was silver. When he brushed it on my cheek, it burned like hellfire.
Huh.
All right. How about any sorts of smells as well to go with it?
No, nothing like that. All we smelled was blood and refuse.
All right. Well, we might also have a way to weaken this Kraken then. Let's fill these buckets with silver.
Lucky for me, I had this
you've
blade
got
for
that
stabbing into it.
silver weeaboo katana.
Yeah, you have a good weapon for fighting them. Rhea, do we have any quicksilver?
You know that's not actually silver, right?
I'm pretty sure it still works like weapon silver, doesn't it?
It's a poison, but I can make you a blade oil of silver if you want.
Yeah, can you make one for each of the buckets? If we can get the Kraken to, like, crack this thing open and just pour fucking weapon silver all over itself, they'll real fucking stay up.
Ooh,
And possibly, present some weak spots for us. Even better, if it's got gills, it might breathe this stuff.
that's horrible. I like it. Give me a
Fuck yeah.
second, I'll get someone on it. She will.
Since I've got my brains together, I'll probably go
Yeah,
help
that's-
with that, actually. They probably need a binder, otherwise they're just gonna, like, fucking pour their tea into the bucket and then drink the silver.
Mm.
Yeah. Alright.
For blade oils, if they were to be applied to something like a dagger, how many of those could you do with a blade oil?
5.
Just one? 5? That might be worth it.
Let's see how many blade oils they can actually produce on short notice. Kreshia, give me an Arcana check. Rhea will auto-assist you. Okay.
12, and I will also throw in the old macaroni.
So they can produce 3 doses of blade oil.
I think we might need all 3 for each of the girls' buckets then, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. I got a silver sword.
Fair.
Alright.
Yeah, it was three other girls, right?
There were 4, I believe. So one of the buckets.
Okay, well, only 3 of them we can turn into super bait.
Yep. Let me get a bucket icon here.
We're going to fight El Gigante.
Yeah, pretty much. And get the vomitorium bucket sorted out. And yeah, any other preparations you want to make before you go and fight a Quacken?
The Quacken!
Is there anything they can spare, like health potions here or anything like that?
Kreshia, give me another Arcana check. +2.
Alrighty. Does someone else have a knack for me?
I do.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright.
24.
They have 4 health potions available, which they will give unto you.
Thanks, guys.
Pretty good.
Oh, here, I give each of them a bump of cocaine.
Rock on. Rhea will not do it as she is full of egg, but the other wizards.
Instead, Rhea gets. Yeah, Rhea gets a foot bath. There you go.
Alright.
I know, poor timing for it, but it's a foot bath. What else are you gonna do while you just sat around?
I'll take it. Listen, those Lion Knights didn't make it, but I'm sure the palace is doing something. Before you head down to the lakeside, maybe you ought to stop by, or at least try to make your way there. They could have something helpful.
Yeah, will do. Do
Alright.
you have any sending?
No, we are tapped on spells. We can barely work
Okay.
cantrips at this point.
Oh. We also have this lady here. You can try and get information out of her when she wakes up if you want to. But we certainly can't just keep dragging her around with us while we do this.
She will wave the sergeant over, who will take Howther off your hands.
Do remember to harp on the fact that they totally abandoned her and betrayed her, if you need to keep her quiet.
Will do.
I think she was promised an exciting sexual fight time, and her reward was instead getting blasted in poison hell.
Yeah, by her own people.
Well,
True.
that's evil for you.
I mean,
Also by
Yeah.
us, but
yeah, also by us.
they finished her off.
I
She
mean,
definitely
she knows what she's
deserved
getting
it,
into,
but-
and she was fighting us.
Yeah. Definitely deserved it, but still.
Sergeant will drag
Alright
her
then.
off.
To the palace, then.
To the palace.
All right.
To the Palace.
And the party will turn and depart Briarmount. Before you go, the mages will use the last of their magic, what little is left, to direct you towards the temple. They say that while things are still not good here, perhaps they can do something about these severe injuries half of you are coding.
Yeah. Yeah.
As going into this last fight, half-cocked as it were, probably will get you killed.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
So Savin, I have a quick question here. Can you use inspiration at any time to get your daily power back, or does that have to
It
be
has
like
to be
on
during
a
a
short
short rest, which you can take at any point at the moment.
Yeah, I was just asking in case I wanted to like save it for the fight, so I could have a reroll in the pocket.
I think I'm going to keep my Azuriel in the pocket. It's really...
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, Kraken probably doesn't move much at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to care about like being blinded and staggered, so I'm going to keep mine as a reroll in the pocket.
Yeah,
I have-
I'm going to refresh my daily, because if I might be able to just keep it trapped in the Senatrea zone for an entire fight, and that will add
Mhm.
up.
It will, definitely will.
I have 3.
I'm out of practice. I forgot to use any of my encounters or dailies in both fight.
Oh, right.
My
Wow.
counterattack.
I
Wow.
did notice you were just auto-attacking every turn, but I figured you were just, pacing yourself.
I mean, hey, to be fair, he was
Should
hitting
be
hard
using
every
my
time he
encounters at
fucking...
least. I
Yeah, you should have been using the encounters,
was
but at the
thinking
same
about-
time, like, your melee's great.
I also
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
could
Oh, it's
use
Ben
back. You're
my
awake.
encounters.
Caeda got super fucked up. You're bloodied and have no healing surges left.
Yay.
So yeah. Before we call it for the evening, we go through a quick skill challenge to see if you guys can actually get from Briarmount to the temple and then up to the palace.
That's good.
Yeah, we kind of have to go right across the lake to get to the palace.
Yeah, it's going to be
don't
kind of
we?
dangerous if you want to go to the palace. You can choose not to if you want, but there will probably be rewards there for you if you make the attempt.
Yeah, I think we do
think
need
we
everything
should,
we
yeah.
get. Because fighting, like, even if we've got amazing bait to draw it forward, fighting on the lakeside is still
Yeah.
going to be very difficult.
Yeah. So then is the Pantheon the place we're going first,
Yeah.
though?
Oh yeah, that's on the way.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should attempt the palace, if anything, because
Yeah.
hell, that's just more testing in the pocket before we're done.
Stuff to deal
Yep.
with. Yeah.
All right. So how do you want to get to where you're going? You're going to try stealth, or are you going to try like taking routes that no one would think to look through, or are you just going to like try and brute force your way through whatever you come across?
Probably stealth to the Pantheon and then streetwise to the palace. Because even if we're being sneaky, if
Yeah.
they're watching routes to the palace, we're fucked. But
Okay, so let's get a
Yeah,
stealth
I
check
think stealth is fine.
from one person.
Okay. I have a +7, so I guess I'll do
Yep.
it.
sure, and I will roll to help. Have some help.
I needed it.
Ooh, okay. While you
Can
try and be
I-
sneaky. Sorry, go.
Hold up. We've got a lot of shit in the pocket.
Can I attempt
What is
to
that one? Attack.
distract anyone? I don't know if this would just like apply.
Yeah,
to
this
the
would be
help, but
just
can I
whatever
attempt
you
to,
do
like,
in reaction to this, unless it's like burning an ability, is just going to be the next test in the skill challenge.
Well, it's not burning an ability, but it's using an ability. Can I like have an air spirit like float and be a light that's like in the opposite
Yeah,
direction
you
from
can use that.
we are?
Roll a nature check, and we'll see if you are able to work this spirit in a way such that it is able to distract your foes. As indeed, cultists are going to try and get on you.
Before that, Ariel, roll that 1d4. I threw a
Oh,
guidance
thought
on you.
I thought like we did like where if you throw it, you roll it. But okay, I'll roll it on
Yeah,
d4.
go for it.
No. Still a failure.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, so it's gone up to 13.
Still a failure.
So like another help could make
You
it a success.
can't help after the fact.
True.
I'm going to knack myself. Plus
Gonna
2.
knock myself out.
All right.
22.
Some cultists and crazed villagers start making their way towards you, but you are able to throw this spell out and distract them. However, you need to make some good headway between you and them before they realize what's going on. Would someone give me an athletics check?
Joe.
Oh.
Yes.
Surely Joe is our most athletic lad.
Gotcha.
Power on through.
Okay. You are able to make some distance. However, there are a number of people streaming towards the Pantheon, and they are panicked and desperate, bloodied and bedraggled. Only some of them have been contaminated, but there are those amongst them who show signs of cult membership. You see familiar tattoos and hidden weapons amongst them. Would someone make...
All right.
Go ahead, if you have something to suggest.
Can I try to control the crowd with a little persuasion?
Yes.
I will assist.
Rock and roll. I have a thing for group diplomacy.
Me too.
That'd be you helping somebody else.
Oh, you have the group diplo? Yeah, you help me then with group diplo. Shit, yes, that's a +4 from you. That's another +2, so that's +6, and I think that caps out. And I will knack myself +9 and persuade. Ha!
Alright, that's a big persuade. Real fucking big. Alright.
I do the big howl to arms.
What do you want the crowd to do? They're putty in your hands.
All right. I would like to just like deftly direct temple guards to core points of threat and persuade other people to just move away. Basically start making normal crowd members how best to
shun the
describe it?
non-believers.
Just to congregate. Yeah, to congregate away from the creepuses.
Alright.
And make space for the temple guard to rush in, because they've almost certainly still got paladins and clerics around, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, just make it really easy for them to run around and collar a bunch of dudes.
Be gone, creepazoids.
You are able to secure the crowd situation before it can get out of hand and get into the temple itself, where indeed the High Clerist, Elise, will offer you what succor the temple has once you explain your situation to her. Those of you who are below max HP can max out your hit points bar, even if you don't have any healing surges left.
In that case, can I retroactively unspend the healing surges I short rested for right after the...
No, this is basically for Caeda and Arena and
okay, for the people who didn't
Rose, who are turbo fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, do they have any pots?
That is a good question. Let's find out. They have not a potion of healing, but they have a potion of guidance. If you drink this potion, then you will get a 1d4 on your next attack roll or ability check.
Dope. I will pocket that, because we're probably going to need it in order to reach the palace.
Quite possibly. Alright. Having gotten the help you can from the Clerist, how do you want to make your way to the palace itself? There are 2 bridges, and then there is the cliffside paths, which are not well kept, let's say. Or you could try and grab a boat.
I feel like most people are really afraid to boat, so we should actually just push a boat with no lights. We've got a lot of dark sight on our team that most people don't have, so we don't have to be lit.
Yeah. Although that might run us
Yeah.
into some of those hybrid dealies.
That would be the risk.
There would be the risk, but I think it's the quickest, like it's the best trade-off for speed and safety.
Yeah.
I mean, but what skills will we be able to do for a boat? You have to think about that as well.
So using a boat would probably be survival or perception.
I've got a great perception. I could probably help us avoid if there's like stationary squid gremlins.
Yeah.
Just
You know that
waiting to be
in
bumped.
what is it, Dark Souls 3, the fucking under the ice but prisoners just like the lying down spider flesh things?
Oh,
Just gotta make sure we don't crash into any of
pretty
them.
much, yeah. That is exactly what you
Oh.
want to avoid.
Does anybody
I
have a
think
good survival then?
I could help with that.
My baseline survival is a 4 just because I'm wise as fuck.
Oh, I also have good survival. I don't know if I can do both, but
So it'll be up
I
to
have
you
a
which
plus
of those
7.
two skills you use.
Probably perception, then I have a plus 10
Oh,
perception.
yeah.
Hi. All right then.
Scout, if
Yeah,
you want to
that's real
assist with your
spicy.
+4 survival.
Yeah.
I'll assist with perception. I
Sure.
guess I can try. I have a +3 in it.
I'll assist
Okay,
with the
you
survival.
made it worse.
Oh.
Hey, it's fine. I 10's enough to pass and help.
Do a +4, Joe. 1d4 even. 1d4.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take off, make a note that I don't have guidance if we end up in a fight.
I mean, it's a net +2
All
right
right,
now,
so
it's
roll
good.
perception with +2, Guardy. Oh, God.
It's
Okay.
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 Alright,
am
no mind
God.
then. Not worried.
So
Can
I
see
may be
everything,
crowd
it's
god,
like-
but you are eye god.
I can probably see the Kraken from here.
you can't see the Kraken, but you can see a canal that leads basically around the edge of Old Town and right up underneath Pride's Rest, which is like the big stronghold of the Lion Knights.
Oh my gosh.
And
I think that goes right where we need to go.
basically, there are a handful of knights
Wicked.
guarding the pier down there. They draw their swords when they barely see you docking the boats. They just hear something thunk
Safe.
against the wood.
Oh yeah, before we all get shot, we'll just
We're
flick
not
up some
squids.
lights. Yeah, we'll flick up some lights on ourselves and hands up
Yeah.
before we get shot.
Lady Kreshia, is that
We
you?
come in peace. Away.
He takes his helmet off, revealing a Nubian face, and will also do a woo at you.
Ah, what's up, buddy?
What are you doing here
Well,
in
clearly
all
a
of
lot
this?
is up, but apparently I'm not 100% done doing dumb big hairy shit.
I see. Well, I'm sure you'll be wanted up at the palace. Please come with us.
Yep.
And the
Yes, you really are making good on that whole possibly me and the queen stuff and princesses.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, they're gonna love you guys. It's a shame that it's, a great big fuss because they would treat you so nicely. I mean, they still will after we finish kicking the Kraken's ass. They're gonna serve us all the steak.
all right. And when we join our heroes
Alright
next
then.
time, we will start in the royal palace of Aron City.
Whew. We did.
Yeah, we did it. Good job. You lived.
Hooray!
That was a really rough fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
It was a
bit.
toughie.
I don't think it was necessarily unfair, but yeah, those enemies sure hit like trucks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I would say that because of you have a bit of the 5e mentality about their pluses. It's okay to add extra dice because
Yeah.
that's not really the problem for like exploding crits like in 5e. Like I know you go for big pluses so that when someone crits they don't just insta-jib a dude. but in this it makes no difference one way or the other.
No, the
Since
reason I
it's
have
twice
big
maximized.
pluses
I don't
is
know about
because
that.
all the damage numbers enemies have are taken off of a table that in almost all cases is a multiplier on their level. So like the artillery guys
Oh.
who their big damage like recharge tentacle slam is just 2d6 plus 3 times their level.
Oh, all right. I guess level 5 makes that just a lot more
Yeah.
noticeable then.
That's why suddenly it's jumped up from being
Little
like,
bit.
oh yeah, it was a +9 to +15, just bap.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So ideally, that basically just makes it scale up with your hit points every level. Ideally.
Ideally, I think because we couldn't assign any points, we don't have any like odd values to even. Although our health has gone up a bit, we haven't traditionally gotten any tougher in any other value.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like our defenses.
So their accuracy also hasn't like gone up at all or anything.
It hasn't, no. It just
also,
in
though,
general,
their
like our con
accuracy hasn't, but their damage
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
I really wish there were more ways to do more attacks or something like that.
I feel like
Nah.
I could use I could use like roughly at least one extra healing word at this point.
Yeah. More healing. I think it's less healing words and more like just having healing powers on your druid spell list, which is something that will be taken care of.
I have.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I have the option for one that I could have taken instead of what's its split?
The elk.
Is it? Yeah, the elk thing.
That elk thing is so good though.
But yeah, that's also useful for when we run out of healing surges.
Or woes.
Just being able to heal somebody.
It's a toughie.
But yeah, more things that allow the spending of healing surges would probably help. Like there is one, but it was an at will that was a melee that was not appetizing at all.
Yeah. Once again, fixing up the druid spell list is definitely a priority that I've been working on in the background. So.
I feel like minor actions need more to them. Like none of us are really doing anything with minors at this point.
You're crazy. I use them for I use a minor nearly
some of us
every
don't
round.
have anything to do with minor actions. Like it feels like some classes have a bunch to do with them, others just
Yeah, I think
have
martial
nothing.
classes don't really have much in the way of minor actions most of the time.
Yeah, although
I got that
for me,
one
like
encounter action and then encounter power, and then that's pretty much.
Yeah,
whereas
I have
in my case, I'm
for
set.
minors.
I have so much minor action economy. It's great.
And also the in regular Foray, Saoirse has lots of minor action economy.
Yeah, I genuinely really like Invoker. The stat priority could make some of the damage numbers a little bit janky and underwhelming, but at the same time, you make up for that with having AoE and range and damage, and I could have taken a mini heal, but it wasn't very good. Like, it was a couple of points, and it had a misnomer on it as well. I was like, that's no good. Like, yeah, this class I'm very happy with. I have something to do every round, even if I'm panicking over what that is.
Speaking of small changes, I think for next session, just so I can get a feel for things, and also because final boss coming up, take that ASI you guys got from last time and switch it from a +1/+1 to a +1/+1 or a +2. So if you want, you can yank a point out of something and bump it into your main stat.
Fuck yes!
Fuck yeah, I'll take it out of intelligence and put it into dexterity.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? I'd be crazy not to.
I figured you might.
I think though, instead
what's
of
going on?
doing that,
you can move
you
an
can make
ASI.
your ASI a +2 instead of a +1/+1.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm just going to put mine into Constitution again, though, so it's 18, 18.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually
Then-
thinking I will do. I'm gonna bung mine into con.
Yeah.
As nice
That's
as
probably the way to.
juicing my wisdom up would make it even easier to hit. I use my con mod for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that'll also bump your number of healing surges up by 1 as well. Current and
Yeah.
max, since you guys are missing some.
And my max HP.
I am a striker, therefore I need to do that extra point of damage.
The extra point of accuracy.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mean.
It's
That's the killer.
Extra
yeah.
point of accuracy as well, yes.
And my HP bumps up to 54.
If it weren't for the fact that we're going to a boss fight, I would have put it into int because that is the one I use for warding storm and denunciation. Which, don't get me wrong, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
And in a more balanced scenario where I knew I wasn't going into one mega lad,
where it
I would
was gonna
absolutely have picked my int.
longer.
But like, yeah, getting some con so that I've got health and it takes me to a sweet +4 in my single target stuff is real nice. 18 feels good. Like, yeah, I genuinely think +2 is a really good move.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for this time. Hope you guys had some fun, and next time is the last
Absolutely.
session of our little playtest and the second big solo Wiggy Wommy. Gonna wiggly some tentacles up your wingly womblies.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
no.
my Wombok.
Then I'll need to figure out if I actually leveled up my Paragon stuff.
Only I put tentacles up my wibbly wobbly.
Oh yeah, shit. Then I have to do. Don't make me do things. I gotta have to do things.
No.
It was so nice not doing things. Don't get me wrong. I actually do enjoy running that 4E game. It's so much less stressful than 5E.
Yeah, I have definitely enjoyed running this as well. It is a lot more fun to prep. That's for damn sure. But yeah, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you in a few days for that other Sav&D where Scout does have to do shit. Until then, adios and do take care.